Hey, this is Pranav here, and welcome to Big Idea Breakdown number 13, a series where I take a big idea from a thought leader, an expert, a coach, a consultant, and try to break it down so that you and I can create a compelling message for our brand. A message so powerful that it makes us stand out from the crowd. A message so compelling that we don't really have to think about LinkedIn algorithm, YouTube algorithm, and we don't really have to think about creating more content, and we can simply just lean in on this powerful message so that our ideal audience can be pulled in as opposed to us really chasing their attention. So today I want to talk about Simon Sinek. So if you know this guy, and I think most of you will know this guy, but again there could be someone who doesn't. So he is a very, very famous personality. He's an author, speaker, organizational consultant. He has given a viral TED talk, which is in fact what we will be talking about today. So his compelling idea is what people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And he explains it through by using the golden circle. So what is the golden circle? Well, it is why, how, and what. And I'll briefly read this to you because I don't intend to get into the exact big idea, because one, I will not be able to do justice to it, and secondly, there's already a TED talk where he explains this in detail. But what essentially Simon is saying is that most organizations start their communication from what, and then maybe they talk about the how, and very rarely do they go to why. But he is suggesting a different communication where we don't start with the what, but we start with the why. Don't start with what you do or what you sell. Tell us why you are doing it in the first place. And he explains that this very simple concept to the golden circle. So I'll just read it out. The what is every organization on the planet knows what they do. These are the products and services that they sell. How is how they do it. These are the things that make them special or set them apart from the competition. And why? Well, very few organizations know why they do what they do. And why is not about making money. That's a result. Why is a purpose, cause, or belief is the very reason your organization exists. So he's saying that the old game is start with what you sell, but he is attacking that old game and he's saying, no, 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 don't start with what you sell, start with why you're doing it. And this idea really, really resonates with people. It, like I said, the video has gone super viral. Simon has been able to build a business around this one idea. He has wrote a book around this one idea. So what is it really that makes it stick? What is it that really resonates? Well, there are multiple things, honestly, but the one that I want to focus on right now for this video is just the visual framework. It's how he has been able to map out his idea in a simple circle, or rather three concentric circles, where he talks about why, how, and what. Another great example of this is Kim Scott, and I've done a video on Kim Scott as well, describing her visual framework for radical candor. And I think the simple takeaway here is that if you have a big idea, and if it can be simplified, or if it can be explained through a simple framework like this, is going to catch on very quickly. It's going to be able to resonate with the audience that much quicker. And I know it's not easy. It takes work. It takes work to reduce it. And then it takes even more work to really think about how you want to really represent that particular idea through a visual framework like this. But I think, taking the example of Simon and also Kim Scott, I think the effort is worth it. So the simple takeaway for today's video is consider having a simple visual framework for your big idea, because like I said, that makes everything a lot easier.